Welcome everyone. Uh, Kannadama News Network is an organization which has been fighting for the development of Belagavi from decades. To continue this legacy, the Kannadama team has come up with a new initiative called Innovate Belagavi Startup Talks, which helps to promote the startups, entrepreneurship, and innovation in Belagavi. So I think you have already seen our previous episodes. In this episode, we have with us Mr. Prashant, who is a co-founder of Arka. Arka, they are into juice and vegetable healthy shakes.
Hi, by the way, my name is Prashant. I'm from Belgaum, basically, born and brought up in Belgaum.
Okay.
And I started my career as a finance guy with a company, the Belgaum company called Renuka Sugars. Worked here in Belgaum for about 8 years, and then I was put for the foreign ventures. And I was in Dubai for a while, about a year and a half, where I set up the office, trading desk for Renuka Sugars. And then when Renuka Sugars acquired sugar processing units in Brazil, so I was put there. So my career as an employee was about 21 years, and then I thought that I have to be back to Belgaum because I spent around 6-7 years abroad, and then I thought Belgaum is the best place in the world and come back here and do something which will help myself being self-employed entrepreneur, and then help Belgaumites to create job opportunities at Belgaum, even the ecosystem here. So that was the idea behind to come back here.
Okay, that's great. So can you just let us know more about your company, Arka? What exactly you promote, and what exactly is Arka? Arka is all about.
Okay, so Arka basically it's a Sanskrit word which means the extract. Extracts at its purest form. So Arka is a drink, refreshing drink, though on a healthier side.
Okay.
So here Arka is all about fresh juice without any kind of tempering it, like any preservative, chemical or sugar. Nothing is added to it.
Synthetic
It's
colors?
nothing artificial in it.
Okay.
So it's very pure, and it lives up to its name, Arka, the extract.
The extract. Okay. So how you are promoting these products? Like, you have platform for that, or have you tied up with online markets?
Okay, the product is very distinctive, very different from what we have in the current market. We have basically been bombarded with lot of aerated drinks, and then it's all about artificial flavored drinks. So we wanted to give something which is very healthy and very natural. So we have placed these products in chains of supermarkets. Then our focus primarily is on the corporate sectors, like the bigger IT companies, the hotel segments, and the tourist places wherein, like cruises.
Okay.
These are our focus points currently, but we will shortly come into the general trade also.
Okay, that's great. What motivated you to start this Arka? And coming from a employment background, you were in job, and then what motivated you to be a entrepreneur?
Okay, the motivation behind the product is like, as I said earlier, I was working for Renuka Sugars abroad, and when I was placed in Brazil, the culture was very different. The culture was different, the language was different, and the food habits were totally different. What generally we have here, it's not available there. And because there is very few Indians there, so Indians stores like what we have in US or UK, or for that matter UAE, we didn't get access to any of them there.
Okay.
Because it's a big country, 3 times bigger in size than India, and the population is scattered. The population is 6 times lower than India, and it is scattered all over. So we were not having access to any Indian food over there. So initially it was very hard, as their food is basically mainly focused on meat, and we are not used to it. The amount of meat intake they do, it is totally beyond our imagination. And then their food habits are like salads, the crude salad with just some olive oil and salt. It is not cooked, it is uncooked, just washed and have it. And then comes the main course of meat and very little rice, rice and some beans. So for us, adapting to that culture was very difficult initially, because me and my one more partner, the co-founder Rohit Hardikar, we were both there, and being vegetarian, he was a totally vegetarian. I am at least a non-vegetarian in Indian ways, but he is totally vegetarian. So he was like facing a lot of problems. So our diet changed there. We started having salads and juices, more focus on that, and with some rice and beans kind of diet. So that time we realized our health is improving because of consumption of fresh juices and salads. Our metabolism and everything improved. Our health was better. So we thought during that tenure of 6 years, we were always thinking that we should continue that when we are back home, because both of us were not ready to stay there for longer period. We always wanted to come back to India, but this vision of food and getting it to our culture, adding it to our culture, that was our motto, and that motivated us. And when we came back to India during vacations, and we met Prakash and Sharan Raj, Prakash Mugli and Sharan Raj Chapparbandi, who were like, Prakash was already working on some food technologies. So with that in mind, we exchanged ideas, and this system was developed, that juices. And here we thought only fruit juices will not be sufficient for our diet, so we thought of adding vegetables to it.
Okay. It's a mix of vegetables and fruit juices.
So that's how our journey started, and that motivation is always there, pushing harder.
This juice includes this vegetable and fruit juice mixed together.
They are mixed together. So for example, we have a blend called carrot and orange, which has 50% of orange juice and 50% of carrot juice.
That's great.
So which takes, for example, it takes around 250 grams of oranges, that is 2 big oranges, and almost 250 grams of carrot to get that 200 ml extract, because we don't even add water to it. So
it's pure juice from vegetables and fruits.
It is refreshing as well as fulfilling. So it's that way. And moreover, as we were having salads, here we observe nowadays the culinary culture is mixed, like South India is going to North and North is coming to South. So vegetables are consumed very less. We are more used to the more masalas and the gravies rather than leafy vegetables or the fruit vegetables. The intake has reduced. So we want to balance out that with our concept.
Okay, that's great. So Prashant, tell me what R&D or research you have done before jumping into this journey.
So, as I mentioned, Prakash Mugli was already into this, and he had done some work for this. And when we gathered and exchanged ideas, we developed a machine. Means Prakash, it's Prakash's baby. Who he has developed this system, which doesn't tamper much with the values, the micronutrients of the fruits and vegetables, because the traditional way of juicing is being very harsh on the fruits. So we are very gently doing it, and it's called, our technology is called rapid sterilization process, wherein the juice doesn't stop or boil for a longer period, and it is passed through a continuous flow system wherein it takes about a minute to from the raw stage to the bottle.
Okay, so you ensure that most of the nutrients are nutrients are not lost when the juice are getting ready.
Yes. So all the micronutrients, very minimal damage it makes, and the shelf life of our product is we claim it as 6 months. It goes beyond that, but to be moderate, we have set it as 6 months. It doesn't lose those values till the end of the cycle. So that is very important. If somebody is having it on the 6th month, he will get the same nutrient value as a fresh juice.
Fresh juice. Okay, got it. So what challenges you faced in your initial days?
Initially, when we started,
when you came back from abroad to India, and then you settled in Belgaum, right? And then you want to make something different in Belgaum, right? So then in Belgaum, what challenges you faced in your initial days?
See, I am born and brought up in Belgaum, so when I came back, it's homecoming to me. So that was not an big issue, because we have got good friend circle and people around us to help us. On the process side, when the technology was developed, we had tasted some products, and then going into the market, not exactly the market, but making sampling drives, letting the people know that what we are doing, getting their feedbacks. It took a longer time. Because see, as I mentioned, aerated drinks and the juices, what so-called juices available in the market, which are mainly having very little pulp. The big brands, when you pick up a bottle and see the label, it has 20 to 25% of pulp. Rest all is sugar, flavors, colors, everything is added. So the challenge is, people here are used to that kind of juices or drinks, wherein the actual taste of fruit is forgotten. The artificial flavor has stuck in the mind of people, which we want to change, and we have to educate people to go back. Like for example, orange. Orange, if you say a drink available in the market which is orange in color, but if you take a real orange juice, it is yellowish in color. So that mindset we have to change. We have to educate people. That is the biggest challenge what we are having now. And initially we went into market with considering the price point what we want to offer, considering the actual fruit values, everything we had to discuss with people make them taste, give their feedbacks, and ask them what price point they would like to buy it. Because as we are not selling water, flavored water, we had to ask their opinion. So this took a bit longer time than we expected, but it was good
Learning for you initially. Okay, that's great. And do you have any competitors, or if you have any competitors, what makes you what different things you do apart from your competitors?
Till now, only one important company was making juices, the real juices, like what I mentioned, the pure juices, and they were into cold press juices. It's a very different process, but it requires a lot of temperature control in while producing and till the sales point and till the consumer actually. So it has to be maintained below 5 to 8 degrees always, and the shelf life of those product is enhanced to 21 days now. And they are very expensive product, whereas we wanted to bring a product wherein it is affordable to the middle class and lower middle class. The competitor, we cannot say competitor because they have raised huge funding. They have raised about 250-300 crores from the market to set up their plant. We are we wanted our company to be bootstrapped, ready to go into the market before we even think of raising funds and this.
So Prashant, do you have any competitors, or if you have any, how do you differentiate from them?
Okay, the product what we have developed doesn't have much of competition because currently the juice market or the drinks available on the shelves are basically aerated or made from reconstituted from pulps or concentrates, wherein they give very little value. Our product is, as I mentioned earlier, pure to its core and gives lot of nutritional values to the consumer. There is one other process which was popular in the market, which was called cold press juices. And in India it started by a company from Mumbai, but they had lot of restrictions towards their market because it required cold chain through and through. Right from production till the consumer, it had to be maintained at below, say, between 5 to 8 degrees, and that is a bigger challenge in India to have cold chain, cold vans to transport. So their market was maybe restricted to metros, and the price point because of those requirements was very high. So and their shelf life also was a constraint to them because it was 21 days. And because it was cold pressed and processed through high pasteurization process, HPP process, wherein all the microbial activities are not restricted. So it, over the shelf life of 21 days, the juice deteriorates in its nutrient values. And that we wanted to come out of, and this our technology, which is now patented. Actually, we have filed for the patent.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a patented technology now, which gives us a longer shelf life, that is 6 months, and it doesn't require a cold chain. It can remain for the life of the given life at ambient temperature, at a room temperature. You don't require it to be stored in cold place. But the competitors as such, we don't have much on the shelf. That is one sad part of it, because we have to be beside some aerated drink or different kind of juice which is filled with lot of sugar and this, and we are compared with them. So we would like to have a healthy partnership, competition on the shelves, but unfortunately we are lonely in that race now.
Okay, that's fine. Prakash, do you have any what are your next investment plans and expansion plans?
It's currently we have a pilot plant which is running, which has a capacity of 50,000 bottles a month. We would certainly would like to quadruplicate it in the coming year, and there is one conglomerate which has shown keen interest. Pre-COVID, they had shown very keen interest in investing in us as a partner. So it
you want
was
to collaborate with them, and then
yes, because see, as I said, we have to educate people for this new concept what we are bringing in. So that requires a lot of funding. That's why we didn't go on the shelves of many stores. We have gone only on the supermarket chains, the in metros, and the corporate buyers we are focusing. But when we want to go to general trade, we require a huge team, sales team to support that, and even a lot of advertisement and publicity.
that is mandatory and it's required.
Yes, and so that requires you can say infinite money to so you cannot gauge results with whatever spend you are making. So we needed that support. We are looking for a good partner, and one has shown keen interest. It was pre-COVID. Now we have recommenced the talks with them. So hopefully, if it comes early, we can expand and increase our.
Yeah. So as you said, collaboration and partnerships are very much important to scale up your operations, right? So my next question would be, how we can promote entrepreneurship, startups and innovations in Belagavi?
Basically, people have to think of something new. And it depends on what kind of segment you want to enter. Like I was in sugar industry, which is basically a part of food industry, and I continued with that. So people have to think what background they are and what they want to do in future. Because nowadays, whatever background you do, you jump into IT industry and start your life, which is a little easier. I cannot say it is very easy, but little easier. Startups or entrepreneurship is more challenging. You are your own boss. So
roller coaster ride.
yes, whatever you do, whether it is a mistake or a right decision, it's for you. So you have to accept that challenge, start working on it, and you have to believe in yourself. We as a startup, we are not yet successful, but we have a vision where we want to reach, and we believe in what we are doing. That is gives us a lot of encouragement, motivates ourselves, and we want to go about it. So the budding entrepreneurs have to believe in themselves and start doing, because nowadays a lot of government support is coming in form of subsidies or startups. So a lot of schemes are there, and even there are funds which, if they like your idea, if they believe in you, what you're doing, then certainly you will get a good investment.
Okay, that's great, Prashant. My next question is, what advice you want to give for the students, or budding entrepreneurs? It's again the same question which I asked earlier, but still you can add to add your more points on it.
They see lot of our middle class and lower middle class family. Even I was brought up as to get education, get a degree, and join a job. Because in my family, I'm a first generation entrepreneur. My family was all in government jobs. My father was in railways and my mother was in teaching in government school. So always we thought of that. So now for the new generation, we have to groom them, start advising them towards doing something on their own to create jobs, which is fundamental for growth of our country also, because to create jobs, create new ecosystem is very important. So think out of box, think something new, and start pursuing it, go behind it.
Come out of your comfort zone,
Yes.
then start working on your dreams.
Yes.
Okay. So Prashant, I think you're carrying your products with you.
Oh, yes.
As, let the viewers know, see your products.
I'll just display one or two with you here. This is orange juice with carrot in it.
Okay.
And then this is a mixed vegetable juice.
Okay.
Which has, like, this has a story in it. When we were thinking about making new blends or something, we thought of a juice wherein it will be a substitute kind of thing for salad what we lack in our meals, especially the kids.
Okay.
They don't like to have vegetables.
Okay.
So that is a bigger issue in our alimentation, wherein kids they don't like to have vegetables. So we have mixed 11 vegetables, wherein it is leafy vegetable as well as fruit vegetables, with hint of chili in it to spicy. It's not a traditional juice. It's not a sweeter one. This is a little spicier one. So it takes about 450 grams of vegetables to make that one bottle. So person who is consuming this, it is as good nutritional value of almost half kg of vegetables in it.
Okay.
So that way we thought and we brought that. Maybe nobody has a juice like that.
Okay. Yeah. This is first time in the region, and I hope people will accept your products. Okay. So Prashant, it was nice talking to you. It was nice knowing about your products. I hope you'll have good response from the consumers. I hope your startup will scale up as early as possible, and then we from KNN team, we wish you a good luck. I wish you good luck. And
I must thank KNN for giving me an opportunity to be here.
okay.
And I wish the channel also all the best.
Sure. Thank you so much. It was brilliant talking to you.
Thank you.
Yep. This was all about Arka's journey with Prashant Niranjan. Next week we will come up with another story. Until then, please take care.